What's up, party people, and welcome back. This is the series where I take every Street Fighter 6 character from day one all the way to Master Rank. This is a fun and effective way for me to cope with mental illness, and I hope to make you laugh and learn along the way. Every 20 minutes game, and we're going to 5-minute break to help improve learning efficiency as well as avoid tilt. Stick around and tell the end. I spy one of those for you as well. Now on to the video. Round one. Welcome back, party people. Welcome back. Good to be back. Good to be back. Real quick before we get into match analysis for these Elena videos. I want to cover my 4 key fundamentals. If you haven't checked out the how-to day 1 Elena guide, check that out because I have a typed up written guide for you in the description with everything that I use to get Elena and mastering, all my combos, all my game plans. Check out the video because I go more into theory crafting and all that too. Just try to teach you guys, help you guys out here and there. Check that video out if you haven't already. You'll learn a lot from it. But I do want to cover my 4 key fundamentals that I cover in every single one of these episodes before we get into it. So number 1 is slow down and enjoy the game. This is a video game, people. If you're not having fun, go do something else. That's simple as that. That doesn't reach. I'm going to probably lose now because of that. It is what it is. But yeah, slow down, enjoy the game. Learn how to laugh at yourself. Learn to play to get better. Play to learn. You know what I'm saying? It's not all that. Don't play for points on a screen. Play to learn. Play to get better. Slow down, enjoy the game. Have fun, people. Number 2 is basic execution. I can't stress it enough. I'm not going to do anything fancy. If you want fancy, go watch Sajam. Sajam's a fancy Elena. Diaphone is like one of the most talented fighting game players I've ever seen in my life. I am not him. I am not that guy, you know what I'm saying? I am depressed gamer. Depressed gamer needs easy peasy combos. I need easy combos, people. And you probably need easy combos too. I hate to say, you might be the best, you know. But if you're anything like me, you're not the best and you need easy combos. Easy combos, you know, that I'm not going to drop. I go over all the combos that I use. They're day 1 combos, you know. We call them day 1 combos in the business for a reason because there's nothing fancy. That was sick, though. Nice reactions by the depressed gamer. But yeah, basic execution. We just want easy combos so we can get our damage out, get our Oki. By Oki, I mean mix-ups and shit. That's not what Oki is, but we'll talk about Oki in a different video. Number 3, fundamental is to develop a game plan. Have any idea of a game plan. Excuse me. It's better than having no game plan at all. You know what I'm saying? Like press, stand, medium, kick 1,000 times. That was my game plan. You know what I mean? But I go over my game plans. I call them starter deck game plans because they are day 1 game plans. They are very easy to understand, very basic, all written down for you in a guide. Check it out. Check out the video as well because I go into more detail than it. But having any idea of a game plan, you want to know how your character functions. You know what I mean? At least a little bit. You know, you want to know what they're good at doing so you could win a lot more and understand what you want to be doing to win. Our 4th and the most important fundamental is the 20 and 5 rule. If you're going to take away anything from my videos, take away the 20 and 5 rule. You play the game for 20 minutes, then you take a 5-minute break, people. It's just that simple. Point of this one is it helps you avoid tilt. It helps it helps you avoid tilt. Helps you improve learning efficiency. It's the way to go, people. Trust me, it's the best way to learn. You'll absorb more information this way. You need to give your brain time to absorb the information. If you're going to play Street Fighter for 10 hours straight in a day, you know what I mean? You need to take regular breaks. You need to get up, stretch, drink some water, take some deep breaths. If you're anything like me, you suffer from mental illness. I'm a crazy person. I'm doing everything in my power not to just jump out the window right now. And for the fun of it, you know what I mean? I know I'm probably going to die, but you know what? What if I don't? What if I can fly? What if I jump out that window and I can fly? Probably shouldn't try, you know what I mean? And if I didn't take a 5-minute break after every 20 minutes, I would, you know what I mean? I might not know better, but I do take that 5-minute break because I know it's good for my mental health. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, seriously, if you're going to do all that, just take the 20 and 5 rule. It's how I get through college. It's the best way to learn any skill, you know? It's the same thing with instruments. I can't stress enough. That being said, we're going to do match analysis for the rest of this video. Okay, we did finally lose with Elena. I swear I didn't sandbag because, you know, if I could have got it done, you know, in a 10-game win streak, I probably would have, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not really a fan of playing Elena, and I'll talk about that a little bit more whenever I start losing more with her, I reckon. But yeah, essentially, I talked about it a bit in the last video. I hate that Elena, if Elena's in Burnout, she's probably the worst character I've ever played. It's really hopeless whenever she's burnt out. She needs level 3 to really do anything, which is nuts to me. I don't particularly like that Elena is, what do you call it? She doesn't really have a lot to force situations. Like me jumping like this works a lot against these players, but against better players, You really have to play a grounded footsie game, which she does have good tools. Her forward heavy punch is very good for this, but after that, it's the after the fact. You know, once you get the hit, once you get the damage, once you get the corner, it's what she's got after that. It's pretty much, I'm not 100% sure yet, because I haven't watched enough pro replay. From what I watched, it was more of just the grounded footsie and the strike throw game that I use, but at a much higher level, obviously. But like I don't get if you're just supposed to, because a lot of guys will get 2 hits of the spin scythe in the combo, which we'll probably see here in a second. But you can cancel it into the roll and go into overheads and stuff. But I feel like it's just so easy to see when she does it. All you have to do is press a jab and you stuff her out and you get a combo. You know, you get a full counter hit combo off of her. And wow, that was nutty. But you know, and it's just like, there's a lot about this character that I'm just not a fan of playing. You know what I mean? I just feel like, I mean, she has an EX uppercut, which is good, but at the same time, like, she doesn't have a crouch medium kick drive rush, which you kind of need in this game if you want to be the best that no one ever was. And catch them is your real test, and to train them is your cause. You need that shit. You know what I mean? Like, you can do that with her, which I will do. You know, but. And see stuff like that. Like I said, I get the hit and you roll, and that's basically Elena. But just dealing with stuff, you know, it's really, I don't know. She's cool. Like she does damage. That's one thing I can definitely say. If you get a clean hit with Elena, my combos aren't the greatest, and they still do good damage. I've seen, like I said, the Sajam combos and shit like that. Like he gets like crazy damage for very little resources, and that's kind of the trade-off with the line. Kind of reminds me of Marissa. Now that I think about it, Marissa's better defensively, especially in Burnout, and Elena has better movement. Her walk speed's fantastic, you know, and that drive impact's kind of like a jump scare. But yeah, it's she fits. Oh, I'm learning how to taunt. So I've recently learned that taunting in this game is like all 6 buttons at once, but I can't get it. Look at that. I keep getting the drive impact. I should probably skip ahead, but now we're locked in. We got to see this taunt, right? Oh my god. Oh no, Tony, turn off the video. I can't taunt. Look at that. I promise I'm just pressing them once, but you know, on pad, it's just like, it explodes your controller when you press all 6 buttons at once. Oh, I did one. Oh man, now we gotta do another one. Am I gonna start doing taunt drills? Start running drills to get taunt out in this fucking game? Yeah, I don't know why it's, oh yeah, this is why I wanted to do it. And she gets walking. Man, she is long. That is a long woman. Anyway, see, this is why I always skip ahead in the training modes, though. Like, half this episode's already been spent in training mode. Oh yeah, this is for the gooners out there. You gotta do that pose. Damn, son, where'd you find this? She's not. She's legal now, right? She's gotta be. I mean, look at her. She's like 40 feet tall. Speaking of legal, there's Mai. We already fought a Mai with Oh, okay, so this is a good argument right here. This is like picking Elena in this game. Elena's cool and everything. My advice, if you like Elena, just play her. But if you're playing Elena because you think she's good or anything, don't. Because there's like characters in this game, I just can't see anyone who takes this game seriously, which is unfortunate. Like I said, unless you're a character specialist, and I could be totally wrong about Elena as well. But when I see characters like Mai, and I see characters like Terry, and Ryu, and Cammy, and even like Aki, and in my case, Jury, I don't see any reason that I would play Elena over him. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of a reason Elena has her damage. But if I just want to damage, I'd just play E Honda, you know what I mean? Or Marissa. You know, the role could be better than I know. You know what I mean? There's definitely setups for it. And there's some real fancy stuff as well. But from what I've seen, you know, what I've done with this character. I mean, that's not. I'm a bad example. You know what I mean? But even when I've seen like really good players use her, you know, it's one of those situations where it's just like, is this really what this character is all about? You know, like how Mai had the fan and the EX fan right when she came out, and we're all just like, oh Jesus Christ, you know what I mean? Elena's got the spin in that sense, but like I said, doing the spin outside of combos and stuff. And I have seen some really good setups, you know. Maybe she's a full set play character. Maybe there's a set play like JP's, whatchamacallit, like how he's got like his level 2 or whatever. Not his level 2, that's a bad example, but how he's all about doing the snap. Maybe there's a certain hit you want to get with Elena, and then as soon as you get that hit, you always get a spin that's plus or something off of an overhead. That, you know what I mean? Maybe there's something like that we haven't discovered yet. This was all recorded. My day one Elena guide was typed up in the morning of Juneteenth, and I played all of Elena to mastering on Juneteenth because it was the only time I had time. This is really the first time I've gotten to play the Season 3 patch, too, since it came out, just because school's been kicking me in the fucking dick over and over again. I'm really struggling in chemistry, but I'm working hard, you know. We do what we do. We move. There's no, you know, we gotta just grind it, you know what I mean? That's all there is to it. We gotta study as much as we can, which as soon as I'm done recording this, I'm actually gonna study, but we're not here for that. We're here to do Elena combos. See, and I land easy stuff like that and I drop it, but I do like her combos a lot. I like the character a lot. I think she's one of the prettiest characters in the game right now, too, you know what I mean? But it's just, you know, outside of the goonerism, I just can't see any reason to pick her, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to give people advice with that, too, you know? I could be totally wrong, like I said, if there's this magical set play, like maybe there was something right there off a punish counter slide that's just like too good with this character, you know what I mean? I just don't know. But it really feels like it's just like she's built around kind of gimmicks, but it feels like that they know too much. Like the Street Fighter 6 team is too good at making characters for that to be the specific case. Unless it was like a case like Jamie and they just didn't want her to be too good. I don't know. I really don't. Because like they obviously wanted her too good, you know what I mean? Kick me right in the face. Oh wow, I can't believe that worked. Am I just gonna go to level 3 here? Wow. Is that gonna reach? It is not. Well then, now I lose, yeah. I mean, that's just one of those things you learn when you play the character, you know what I mean? We're on day 1 here. Yeah, GG. I don't think there's any way I could win after missing that. I mean, I could have got some rolls off, but that should have been GG, unfortunately. But I dropped my combo. I should have went for something so fancy, honestly. It didn't really look fancy. It looked pretty routine with Miss Elena. But what can you do, you know? Get uppercutted, that's for certain. Okay, I'm burnt out, which is not what you want to be doing with this character. This guy loves his drive impact. I should be aware of that. Uppercut? No, that works too. Okay. We got her. We give her the beat bop. Dead here. Wow. And we'd be done with this set already if it wasn't for the stank ass. What do you call it? Combo drop, but that's okay. Mai's corner carry is just as good. Doesn't do nearly as much damage as Elena's, but also Elena doesn't have charged fans that bounce up in the air and make your life a living hell. So, you know, trade-offs. Oh, this guy plays like my favorite play style in the world. Mr. Always Walking Backwards. Mr. I'm so scared. Clipped my toes there. You could have actually killed me very easily. I will DI you. I will not. Wow, nice pressure. Yeah, it looks like it's just over for me, and it would have been over if I what do you call it? Yeah. Oh, I can't believe that didn't roll under. And that's the other thing, you know, like that roll is supposed to be used specifically for dealing with that. I'm going to skip ahead real quick in training mode. Round 1, Faitu versus Debaisu. Mr. Senator. Let's see. Okay, we are getting straight into it with some strike throw action. I'm getting perfect parried immediately. That tells me a lot about who this guy's gonna put. Oh, okay, he's one of these guys. This guy's not gonna make me happy fighting him. He does. It's already. This is Mr. Bad Habits right here, Mr. I just play Bison to win points. And I don't want to learn anything about Street Fighter ever. I just want to be a jackass with this character. Let's see the jackassery. Was he trying to bait an EX uppercut there? It looks like I'm pretty much dead here. Let's see though. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that as Elena. I could already see the not having fun seeping in with Elena. Not my kind of character in any stretch of the imagination. That's actually punishable. Let's see how much damage I can get here. Oh, I dropped a combo. Maybe I went for a reset. It looked like just a clean-ass drop, though. That's really bad. I could have killed there. I had the game one, but that just goes with character and familiarity. Like I always say, it's day one, Elena. Don't hold yourself to such high standards. We're playing to learn. We're playing to get better. We're not playing to win, people. You know what I mean? Winning's nice, but losing's real. You know what I'm saying? Losing's real life. This guy is backdashing. This guy is mashing parry. This guy's going to be his own demise. Because he's not playing necessarily bad. He's just playing very stupid. Defensively, he's not playing Street Fighter. He's playing this mini-game of drive reversal parry. He's playing this mini-game of always doing something. And it's gonna, what you do when you play like that is you create a mental stat for yourself, not for your opponent, because all your opponent has to do is sit there and block and then you kill yourself. But if you're doing all this stuff, you're just gonna create this vortex inside your own brain. Oh, I'm burnt out though. It's not a good look. Okay, this is actually not too bad for me, all things considered, because he went for the stun combo immediately. Essentially, he kind of helped me out in that regard. Yeah, and then he gave himself the corner. He's going to parry. Yep. Now he's burnt out. I gave him way too much respect there. I wanted to bait something because I figured he'd do it immediately, but I should have baited a little bit better. Oh my god, the jump. Oh, I could have just DI'd him. Can I kill here is the question. I think if I got a little bit more damage. Oh, I was too scared to go for the level 3 there because of what happened last time. I know that worked. Wow, and I lose. Now, I could guarantee the depressed gamer camp right now in this match. I guarantee I was upset with that loss because this is not the kind of player I like losing to. I like losing to people doing cool stuff and playing the video game. Not people doing dumb stuff and getting lucky because I dropped combos or because I'm scared to do a combo because it dropped last time, whatever. It looks like I'm making that very apparent here. And I'm not doing optimal combos in that scenario anyway. Okay. He has burnt me out. Okay, Mr. Biceroni. I think I just watching this, I think I'm probably going to throw him 14 times in this match because this isn't a guy who played Street Fighter. This is a guy who's going to get thrown 14 times because he doesn't know how to play Street Fighter. There's one. It won't take 14 to kill him, but... Oh, that didn't do it. No anti by me. He just jumped there. I'm surprised I haven't thrown him again. I'm gonna. Yep, there's another one. That's what, 2? Too bad he can't survive 14 throws. I could uppercut off that, but that's just, you know, not knowing Elena. Could have level 3'd there and killed him, actually. Okay, don't know what the hell he was doing there. Probably jumping, which is just sad. No uppercut by me, probably safer. Well, you know what? We'll call it a read. We'll call it a godlike read. I think I may have been tired. I think I may not have been wanting to play Elena, but I had time on Juneteenth. I remember I was like, you know, if I don't play Elena right now, I'm just not going to have time to play it at all. It was the only time I had any time. And that's, oh, is this guy's one of these? That's not real. You know what I mean? I could just press a button between his medium punch spam, but this guy doesn't care. Like, look, this is how many times do you think he scrubbed people out like this? Oh, he missed. Bison games happen. We simply got Bison. Oh, he's got longer hair in that skin. I thought he had like a Russian flat top. I didn't see the little squibblies on the sides of his neck. But I digress. Okay. See what happens when you just press buttons mindlessly over and over again? Just because you're Bison doesn't mean you get to do that. You know what I mean? Nice anti-air. Oh, yeah. Look at this guy. Just sit there. Sit there and lose the game. You're going to jump. Yeah. See, what do you guys think he was doing there? He was holding up on the stick. Get thrown because you're mashing parry. Is it going to be drive reversal this time? Well, I knew now, but I didn't know that. See what I mean? It's like, it's very obvious. These kinds of players, he doesn't have any idea how to play a Street Fighter at all. He only knows all my down button stuff. The thing is, like, yes, I was teabagging him. I'm not even gonna confront, but it's like I had such a massive life lead, and all this guy wanted to do is sit in the corner. It's like he has to come to me. You know what I mean? We're playing Street Fighter, but he doesn't know that. He doesn't know we're playing Street Fighter. He thinks that he's playing Bison, Gimme, Lick My Own Nuts. The fucking video game. You know what I mean? Like, we're not playing the same game. And he's given up. That right there, he's got 3 bars, dude. And he's just given up entirely. See what I mean? He's totally given up. Because he doesn't want to play Street Fighter. He wants to play, smash his face into the controller with him, Bison, and beat everyone. You know what I mean? Level 3? No level 3. Jump. Well, there you have it, people. Yeah, sorry, Mr. Senator, if you see this. Sorry for the teabagging. It's all fun, you know. We're just playing a video game at the end of the day. I don't mean anything by it. But yes, if you're constantly cornering yourself and waking up with dumb shit as Bison, you're going to lose the game. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not going to be sugarcoating it. So if you guys are unaware, how I always talk about the 20 and 5 rule. When I get to the end of these videos, I like to do a little 5-minute break for you guys. I like to, myself personally, explore the lore and the geography of the character. In this case, we're doing Elena. She's from Kenya. Kenya's awesome, you know. I don't know shit about it, but it's awesome. I guess they got zebras and hippos in the stage, you know. That's all. What more do you need? So I'm gonna educate myself as well as you guys a little bit on Kenya. We're gonna talk about its food. So Kenya is known for its rich and diverse cuisine, which reflects the country's many cultures and regions. One of the most iconic Kenyan dishes is ugali, a staple food made from how do you say that? Maize flour? It's not matzah, it's maize flour and water, cooked into a thick dough-like consistency. It's often served as an accompaniment to vegetables, meat stews, or sukama. Sukama wiki, a sautéed leafy green similar to kale. Cool. Nyama choma, or grilled meat, usually goat or beef, love that goat stew, is another beloved dish, but goat stew is more Jamaican. We went over that with DJ. An essential part of social gatherings. The meat is slow roasted over an open flame and typically served with ugali and kuchumbari, a fresh tomato and onion salad. In coastal regions, Kenyan cuisine is influenced by Indian and Arab flavors. Dishes like pilau, spiced rice cooked with meat and broth, and biryani are common. They eat biryani over there too? That's what's up. I love biryani rice. As are seafood curries made from coconut milk, mandazi, a sweet fried dough similar to a donut. They got donuts too. That's what's up. As a popular snack or breakfast item across the country. I'm sure it is. That sounds delicious. Kenyan food places a strong emphasis on natural ingredients, local spices, and hearty, filling meals. Whether you're eating street food in Nairobi, don't know how to say that, sorry if I butchered it, or enjoying a family meal on the countryside, Kenyan cuisine is known for its warmth, flavor, and cultural significance. Now I want to try Kenyan food. I had no idea anything about Kenyan food, but that sounds fantastic, and I know that sounds fantastic because I am the depressed gamer. I need you all to be good to yourselves. Please like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are the best. Got to keep on struggling. I know everybody has their own struggle, myself included, but we got to keep on struggling. There ain't no getting off of this train until we get to the end of the line. People, we just got to keep on moving. And I will see you in the next one.